Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cox Connections. Brad Grundmeyer, Director of Public and Government Affairs for Cox, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning into our show. In this segment, we'll be talking to a really great program called Youth Run NOLA. Sorry about that. Youth Run NOLA. It's a great program that has been serving 11 to 18-year-old participants from around the area, and it's just doing fantastic. Now, you wouldn't think about that this time of year in the month of August, but it's starting to get cool as we go down towards the latter half of the year, and that's a great chance for a lot of people to get out there, enjoy truly, which once you do it, you get addicted to it, which is the love of running. And happy to be joined by Mr. Alex Lebow, who is president of Youth Run NOLA. Thanks so much, Alex, for coming by, buddy.
Thanks, Brad.
Good to see you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Tell me about how you, as well as I believe this young lady, Andrea Figler, conceived this idea to really show to young people the importance of physical, let alone mental wellness.
Sure.
And the benefits running can give you with that.
That's right. Well, thanks, Brad. So myself and my colleague, Andre, we were both teaching a couple of years ago in 2010.
Great.
And recognized that we needed to reinforce some of the values, mindsets, and skills that we were teaching in the classroom in that second part of the day, which is outside of school time, recognizing the potential the potential problems that our students faced in that period of the day, and again recognizing that here in Louisiana we do have an issue with health and wellness, obesity rates, mental and physical wellness is not a top priority for a lot of our students, their families, and our schools.
Sure.
So we, as not really professional runners with an interest in this particular medium,
a passion of it.
Exactly, a passion, recognize that this is something that we could teach to our students and do alongside of them. In the first year, ran with 46 students in more of a casual after-school setting with a number of our colleagues. And then in the second year, added an additional 90 students. We've been operating at, in the past years, so 9 schools with 127 students in all, have participated twice a week in practice. So these students are running at schools in St. Bernard, Jefferson, and Orleans Parish. They practice twice a week with a teacher who is their coach, again, to reinforce that consistency from school day to afternoon. And then once a month, they participate in a local event. So we've got wonderful sponsors, the New Orleans Track Club, Crescent City Fitness Foundation, New Orleans Running Systems, competitor groups. So all the folks who put on races in the community are really now saying this is an ideal opportunity for us to not only reach out to a local philanthropy, but also sort of bring and mentor the youngest generation of runners. And you know, to emphasize, this is about empowering underserved youth through running. So although running is the medium, it's the vehicle. It's not. This isn't a competitive thing. This is more finding something that allows our students to be physically and mentally well.
And you know, I would say, I was just telling you for myself, I started to run because I didn't like to. I just didn't want to run. But I think a lot of people learn after they started that it starts to be quite addictive, and you really know you're doing good for yourself, and you enjoy running, and it's a good way to take out stress and to focus in some ways. And you guys have somewhat of a, not somewhat, but you have a structured way that you approach a curriculum, and then the actual applying what you've taught in the curriculum out in a run or whatever.
Right, so we're targeting students who are underserved, and when I say underserved, I say they have not had opportunities to participate in team sports, to participate in opportunities that make them feel good, that we feel when we run, both again mentally and physically. So these students go through an 8-month program from September until April. They practice, as I said, twice a week with a curriculum, with a program that emphasizes health and wellness, not just how to run, not just how to stretch, but how to complement those things by eating well, drinking well, stretching, setting goals, celebrating your achievements. And then once a month, as I said, we do participate as an entire organization. So we've got students from all 3 parishes. This year it'll be over 200 at approximately 15 schools participating on a Saturday or a Sunday in a community-wide training event.
And I love that the statistics are just amazing from what 2010 to 2012. As you said earlier, 127 students, over 7,000 total miles. by the participants, over 9,000 volunteer hours logged in for those who support. And then you've actually, you know, we talked about where you can culminate. Where's the goal? We were talking about marathons earlier. You have them do the rock and roll or the Crescent City Classic. So whatever it is, you're giving them something they can work and aspire to do.
Right. We recognize, again, with teaching backgrounds, that setting goals and reaching those goals is unprecedented in the development of a young person. So all of our students participate in the Crescent City Classic, which we know is a huge keynote event here in the city. A subset participate in the Rock and Roll Half Marathon, which is, again, an incredible opportunity. And we are grateful for the fact that in the last 2 years we have been a project of the Young Leadership Council.
Yes.
Are so grateful for their incubation period, and have now in this year become our own Louisiana nonprofit organization. So it's an exciting move for us. As you said, we've gotten 9,000 volunteer hours just this past year. So we rely on volunteers for just about everything, from internal leadership to coaching to our Running Buddy program on the weekends, which is, again, the event participation component. So it's been a true amazing opportunity for both our students and some folks in the community.
And, you know, I'll take it a step further too, Alex, because what you're doing is, for some kids, they've never even been out of their, you know, 8-block neighborhood or suburban America or New Orleans for that matter. So you're actually, you know, the classic, you're probably showing them a part of their community they've never even seen before, let alone the Rock and Roll Marathon, where they actually see, depending on what they're running, even more of the city they've never seen before. So, you know, as you and I both, when you run, you see things differently. It's a different perspective than driving a car and seeing something. You really can take in your environment and really appreciate it for what it is. And so I think the program does a great job in that as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an opportunity for them to, again, to empower them to really live a lifestyle that may not be a running lifestyle for life, but one that, again, recognizes that health and wellness.
The importance of the physical
activity. The physical and mental, you know.
Someone's watching right now interested in learning a little bit more about you. Can you direct them to a website they can go to?
Yeah, so they can go to www.yrunnola.org. We've got some opportunities for folks to come out and volunteer as well as contribute. We are a nonprofit looking for support.
Cash is king in the sense, but of course, no, if you, look, I really say this, there's hundreds of people, thousands in the New Orleans community that love and have a passion for running. What better way to pass that on to the next generation, for those people that will be running past you at those great races. You can do that. Go to their website, yrnola.org, for more information. And if you'd like to contribute, talk to the great folks over there. Alex, I'm sure, and his team would be more than happy to take a call and see if you, from a volunteer capacity, how you can get engaged, spending your time on the weekends or when they have opportunities for the running buddies to take place, or volunteers and coaches, really to show young people and really pass on your love of running and the importance it is for a healthier lifestyle, but how you can make it a positive impact on young people. It's really important. And Alex, I like to say to you and to Andrea as well, continued great success on this, and thank you so much for the concept, and it's going to be a great success, I know it.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alex. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, that wraps up this segment of Cox Connections. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.